Hey, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and in today's video, I am going to share resort tours of some of the resorts that I think have the best dining out there. First up is Grand Velas. Grand Velas is a chain of all-inclusive family resorts, and the one I want to highlight is Grand Velas Cabo. It has incredible restaurants, including one where a Michelin star chef, which is one of the top honors in the cooking world, designed the menu. Let's take a look. Hey, it's Angie from Trips with Angie. Welcome to Grand Velas Family All-Inclusive Resort in the corridor of Los Cabos. This is the beautiful lobby where you'll check in and get your champagne cocktail. The entire resort is seaside, so you have this great view overlooking the pool. There's also a small coffee shop, and here is an ambassador suite. This is the least expensive room in the resort, so look how large and spacious they are. 80% of them are connecting, so it's great for families to be able to get those guaranteed 2 rooms. You have the jacuzzi bathtub, the double sinks, the huge balcony, really great amenities, including the mini bar, a special tequila made only for Grand Velas, and a small bottle of wine. Here's the connecting room with all the baby amenities that are available. It makes it so much easier to travel with small children when you don't have to bring everything with you. They even have cute little bathrobes. This is the lobby bar. They'll play football games in here so you can cheer along with your favorite team. Also just a great place to unwind at the end of the day. This is one of their very special wellness suites. This is unique. I haven't seen this at other properties before. It comes with special mini bar, alkaline water, 15-minute massages are included. You also have access to a personal food concierge that can craft your own special menu that you can access in restaurants throughout the property. Dining is key here. This is Piaf, the French restaurant. It is for ages 12 and up. And now let's head out to the pool area. I love that they kept the desert landscaping that you see in Los Cabos. It has this beautiful terrace that would be absolutely gorgeous for private events or weddings. And then 3 pools. The first is adults only, the middle is family, and the upper is family. So you have a swim-up bar for the kids and a swim-up bar for the adults. Here is the evening lounge. This is where people come at night for karaoke, live music. It has indoor and outdoor seating because you definitely want to take advantage of those great views. This beach is not swimmable, so keep that in mind. As part of the wellness programming, there is a fitness center with all types of activities, classes, yoga available. The spa is absolutely incredible. It was full when we went, so we didn't have a chance to go in and check it out. So this is the buffet, lots of freshly prepared items. It's open for all 3 meals, so you really have a chance to enjoy local cuisine, including handmade tortillas. But if you don't feel like getting dressed, there is a grill out by the pool. This is the adults only pool, and that swim-up bar, remember, that was the first pool in the trio of pools. Here's the terrace where they have yoga in the mornings. And this is a special Velas 10 seafood grill where you have your steaks and your seafood right here beachside. There's casual dining with ceviche and seafood by the pool as well. This restaurant is very special, Cocina du Autor. The menu is designed by a 2 Michelin star chef. It's an 8 to 10 course tasting menu. Frida is available if you want Mexican cuisine. And then here is Luca, which is the Italian restaurant. Look at that huge wall of wine. The Grand Velas has more included wines than most typical all-inclusive resorts. Up next is the Leblanc resorts. There's 2, one in Los Cabos and one in Cancun. I want to highlight the Los Cabos one because I think it has a little bit of an edge on Cancun because more of the rooms have balconies, and I love the infinity pool that overlooks the beach with the rugged landscape in the background. Let's take a look. Hey everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and I am here at Leblanc Spa Resort in Los Cabos, Mexico. First, huge thank you to the whole team at Leblanc and Palace Resorts for sponsoring my 3-night stay. And if you are a subscriber, you're probably thinking to yourself, Angie, this is the fanciest you've ever looked at one of these videos. And it's true. It's also the best I've ever smelled. I spent the afternoon at the spa at the included hydrotherapy. You do steam rooms, saunas, scrubs, showers, ice room, and then you go into these wonderful pools. I can't wait to show you around this adults only all-inclusive. So here we are in the lobby. This is where you'll arrive. One thing to note when you arrive, you will drive past the resort and then come back. It's just because there's no left turns. So you'll check in here, show your passport,
and look at that great ocean view. So we are going to head to the left here to go see Blanc Italiana. This is Blanc Italia, one of the specialty restaurants. It is included. It's Italian, as you guessed. You do not need reservations. And it's so pretty and elegant. I love how all of the specialty restaurants each have their own signature cocktail menu. There's a wine list. You can use the resort credits you get. Most people book a promotion with resort credits when they stay here. So you can use resort credits to upgrade your wine offerings and upgrade your food offerings as well. So now back in the lobby, we are going to head to the left as you head towards this beautiful terrace. Here's where you'll make your spa tours and golf reservations. There's also an app where you can request butler services, use your resort credits, so that's a great way to go about it as well. Here's the lobby bar. Has an extensive cocktail list. They can even make smoked old fashions. I highly recommend. So it's a nice place to hang out in the evenings, but it is open all day. Now this terrace is one of my favorite things about this resort because not everybody wants to sit on a lounge chair. A lot of folks just want to have a nice comfortable chair, and so this is a great space. You have a tremendous ocean view. You're right outside the lobby bar, and there's so many places to sit. There's people doing yoga here. Let me give you a closer look. So each morning at 7, there's a yoga class right there under that arch. Isn't that beautiful? The sun is just rising over here, and you can have a nice yoga class. For those of you used to Cancun and Riviera Maya, it's really neat in Cabo because it gets cooler overnight. So this morning it's about 67 degrees. I'm filming this in April, so it feels really nice and refreshing. Now let's take a look at what's to the right from the lobby. So coming to the right from the lobby, there's the bank of elevators that goes to most of the rooms in the main tower, and Blanc Asia, which is the Asian restaurant. This restaurant has indoor and outdoor seating. The food was delicious. I highly recommend the sake salmon sashimi. It was so good. Also, the sea bass was delicious. So you can sit inside or outside on that long terrace. Continuing to head down the hall, there's a lovely set of shops. And then at the end of this hall is the conference room and conference center. And I have to show you these bathrooms. These are the nicest bathrooms I've ever been in. How gorgeous is this? I joked that I was going to come down here each morning to do my makeup. Isn't it so pretty? And everything also smells really good here. I think, I smell really good, as we discussed. Everything else smells really good. So here is the little coffee shop. You could get snacks, pastries, chocolates. They make paninis. Doesn't this look delicious? They have handmade ice creams. Buenos dias. And then this is my favorite counter with all the little artisanal chocolates. I tried them all and they're all delicious. Now this is Lumiere. This is the French restaurant. It does require reservations. You have the option of ordering off the menu, or you can do a 7-course tasting menu. You can upgrade the wine pairings by paying cash or using your resort credit. I had the sea urchin and the scallops. Let me show you their pictures. It was delicious. All right, so you can see what we saw on level 5. We're headed down to 4 to see Blanc's stage and the fitness center. And then we're gonna go to the spa and then head out to the pool and the beach. So coming off the elevator, here is the fitness center. One of the best amenities here at the fitness center is that you can have your own personal trainer. They will meet with you, it's all included. They can design a program just for you because this resort is really all about wellness and health. And then there's also an activities program. Take a peek. Of general classes. You can see here, so today is Thursday, so we saw the yoga this morning. There's going to be cross training, boot camp, beach volleyball, aqua spin, a beanbags tournament, and then we're going to see the Blanc stage area where tonight there is pop rock and a DJ night with 70s and 80s. Here's the business center. There's also 2 boardrooms here, so if you were having a small group training, there's 2 lovely areas where you could have your meetings. And then here's Blanc stage. It's not currently open, but you can get the sense. So this is where the evening music is going to be each night. Now we're going to head out to the Blanc Fire Terrace. So you may see signs for Palace Elite Center. There is a timeshare program here, so you will see information about membership. There's a deck that's part of the sales center. There's also a couple cabanas that are reserved for members only. So let's head down to Blanc Fire. So this is the place to be for happy hour. They have live music here in the evenings. Martinis are quite the popular drink, and there's a bar back here. For those of you with mobility challenges, you can take an elevator here. You don't have to come down these stairs. You'll just walk all the way past Blanc Italiana, go to where that dead ends, take a right, and there'll be an elevator on your right. So, do you need an elevator? It's there. And then in the evenings, they light these little fire pits, and it's so pretty. All right, so let's head down to the pool next, and then we'll hit the spa on our way back up. So here is the beautiful pool area. These open air valley beds are first come, first serve. And then over here, I want to show you mezza. So this is mezza. It's Lebanese food. I love that they have a different option here that versus just steakhouse, Italian. So you can try new flavors. The food here was great. We had a mix of hot and cold appetizer. A lot of lamb is on the menu. Also, I had the fish. It was delicious. So definitely give it a try while you're here. There's 4 different pools. The 2 in the middle are heated. There's 2 swim-up bars. This first pool you'll come to that's kind of shaped like a teardrop is the activity pool. So this is where they'll have the aqua spinning I talked about. They also have the yoga where they put a paddleboard in the water and then you have to balance on your own. How cool is that? So that's all going to be in this pool. And again, it is heated because remember, like I said, Cabo gets a little bit chillier than Cancun Riviera Maya. And then on either side of the main pool, there's these football-shaped pools. These are not heated. So just keep that in mind when you're selecting your seat for the morning. So here's that other football-shaped pool. And then there's 2 of these huge hot tubs that do have jets that turn on. There's one. There's the other. And then here is the infinity pool. You can see the beach volleyball net there. Now let me show you where my favorite seat was. All right, here was my favorite chair. You get that beautiful landscape view. You can watch the beach volleyball game. You're right here by the swim-up bar. And there's pool butlers that come around and make sure that you're all set. They'll set up your chair for you. They also have specialty amenities they bring around. So fruit kebabs. They bring cucumbers and an ice washcloth for your eyes. At 3 o'clock, there's a little parade of butlers with empanadas or rice balls. There's a churro cart that comes around. So lots of really fun, pampering amenities as you just hang out by the pool for this beautiful view. And then here is the beach. So the sand is a little bit rockier and the surf is very strong. So you cannot swim or do any water sports here. You're not getting in the water, but you do have the wonderful sound of the waves crashing into the sand. In fact, it gets so loud sometimes. I was wondering what it was. It was a huge boom. So this is not the resort to go to if you want to kayak every day in the ocean, but it is a wonderful resort if you just enjoy the sounds and looking at the oceans, having your kind of private little oasis on the sand, or spending your time at the lovely pools. So one more look here back at the resort. Now let's head in and see the spa. Another fun thing to know about the pool is you can order food right to your lounge chair. You can order pizza, tacos, ceviche, so be sure to ask for the food menu when you get a little hungry. Then this is the beautiful Blanc Ocean. It's the seafood restaurant. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I highly recommend the huevos rancheros or the poached eggs in tortilla soup. It's delicious. My other favorite is the hanger steak tacos. You can't go wrong. All right, we're gonna head and see a couple of the restaurants here on the first level. Just a reminder, I partner with Leblanc Spa Resort, so if you are watching this in April, there is currently a $250 per person airfare credit available. You can contact me to book, Angie at tripswithangie.com. Also, if you contact me by April 30th, 2019, I have a special offer where I am paying for private transfers from the airport to this beautiful resort. So here, let's take a peek. It's not quite open yet. This is Blanc International. This is buffet breakfast and lunch, and then steakhouse dinner. So as I said, Blanc International. So here is the buffet. It has everything you could ever want. But if you know me, you know that my favorite section, nope, it's not the Bloody Mary. It's not the donuts, even though these were delicious. It is the Mexican food station. I love that you can get Mexican food and empanadas and burritos for breakfast. They also will make your own omelet, and they have traditional breakfast items. This would be my husband's favorite station with all the different sauces you could try. And then here's more of the traditional breakfast items: French toast, pancakes, waffles, eggs, potatoes, sausage, bacon. Here is Blanc Pizza. It's open throughout the day. So I think it's so fun. They have a little bar you can sit at, and then you have your pizza oven. They have 4 or 5 different kinds of crust. They have gluten-free crust. They have a vegan pizza option with tofu instead of cheese. So you have a lot of different choices. And like I said, you can come in here and sit down and eat, or you can have it delivered right to your chair. Here's another fun gift shop where you can use some of your resort credit. When you use the resort credit, you do need to pay a 16% service fee to cover the taxes. Also, this is another spot where you can make your reservations if you don't want to do it on the app. I highly recommend the Dream Art Photography. I've seen several of the photo shoots with couples, and they were absolutely gorgeous. So if you're celebrating a special anniversary, honeymoon, you definitely want to take advantage of that. All right, now we're gonna head up to the spa. So here is the spa. Again, you can use your resort credit for services here. There's also a beauty salon in addition to different treatments. And I absolutely love the hydrotherapy. It's steam room, saunas, showers, and a lovely hydrotherapy circuit. So this is included for everyone. So you start in the sauna, and then you head into the ice room where they hand you a handful of ice and you cool off. Then they give you a face mask and a hair mask, and you go into the steam room that has aromatherapy and different colored lights. And then after that, you come into the experience showers. So there's 2 there, warm and cold. Then you get to relax on the heated loungers. This is all women only or men only, depending on which side you're on. And then you can head out to the pool area. And this is a warm pool that you can turn on the jets, your massage pool, and then a cold pool down at the end. And there's also a beauty salon. Manicures, pedicures, all that good stuff. All right, now let's go check out a room. So each room has a butler that's shared by about 10 other rooms, and they have this incredible app where you can request all kinds of fun things. Let me show you a picture of it. This is Leblanc, room 940. It's a honeymoon suite. So you come in, you have your big bathtub. You do have a butler who will set it up with bath salts or bubbles, whatever fragrance you want. You have 2 sinks and a nice stand-up walk-in shower with the rainforest. Then over here we have the closets. You do have bathrobes, as well as an umbrella, slippers, your standard safe. We have another closet with an ironing board and iron, but your butler will iron for you. Suitcase case. And this is kind of your mini bar setup. So you have an espresso machine, a bottle of tequila. You also have Black Label, Bacardi, and Absolute in your room, as well as a bottle of red wine. You have some little snacks, the coffee supplies, And your mini fridge. This is replenished daily. And then ice bucket and bottled water. And then here is your nice big king bed with outlets right next to the bed. You can see you can close off the bathroom with curtains, so you can make the bathroom private. Large screen TV. There is an app as well as the television you can use. And then here is that great view of the resort. So that is Leblanc Los Cabos. What did you think? Let me know.
Next up is a favorite of honeymooners, Unico 2087. I love the avocado toast at this resort. Yes, it's absolutely incredible at the Italian restaurant for breakfast. I love the sushi. They have special cooking events. They have special cooking series. It is an absolutely fantastic place to visit. Check it out. Hey everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and I am here at Unico 2087 Riviera Maya. This adults-only all-inclusive resort is about an hour and 20 minutes from the Cancun, Mexico airport. Let's take a look around. This adults-only all-inclusive resort is located about an hour and a half from the Cancun, Mexico airport. It has this wonderful program called Limitless Inclusions, where select excursions are included for a 25% service charge. That doorway to the left is where you're going to want to head to pick up your excursion. Here's the main lobby bar. This is a hub of activity in the evenings. There'll be live music. There's also a wonderful mixology program, so if you like to try different cocktails, this is the place to go. Now we're headed to the left as we're exiting the lobby. That's where you're going to find the spa. Also, as part of Limitless Inclusion, select spa treatments are included for a 25% service charge. Here's the fitness center. There's a hydrotherapy area. There's also a beauty salon. There were people getting treatments, so I didn't want to be all up in their business making a video. Here's Inez, which is the coffee shop. It has great sandwiches, toasts, also terrific coffee and desserts. Now, as we head to the right as we're leaving the lobby, this is where the shops are all located. They have fine jewelry, souvenir shops. La Botella here on the left. This is a special wine tasting area. So if you'd like to select wine for your evening meals and buy it by the bottle, you'll make an appointment there to meet with the sommelier to go over the choices, taste them, and then ultimately buy a bottle. There are wines by the glass included as part of the all-inclusive, but a lot of people like to get a special bottle of wine to go with their meal. In addition to the souvenir shopping, here's a special monogram area. You can have things customized. Now we're heading into the restaurant. This is the outdoor lounge area for the Asian restaurant, Maria House. It has teppanyaki tables as well as a sushi counter, and then some tables where you can just order off the regular Asian menu. I highly recommend doing both. So you want to get a reservation for the teppanyaki table, and then you want to come back and do sushi and the Asian menu. This is the Mexican restaurant. We were there during Suburbia, where they bring in acclaimed chefs from around the world to take over this restaurant with the tasting menu. I highly recommend it if you're into trying new and different foods. One thing I really love about the restaurants at Unico is all of them except the Asian restaurant have outdoor seating, and then all of them have a little lounge area. So you really feel like you're at a regular restaurant because you have the bar, you have the lounge, and then you have the restaurant. Here's the Italian restaurant. I highly recommend going here for breakfast. They have delicious avocado toast. I'm not a hipster. I still loved it. The evening meal is also delicious. The steak is highly recommended. Here's the outdoor lounge area and outdoor bar. Now we are headed into the resort. Most of the rooms are in a U around the main pools, but there's also another building off to the left that I'll show you a little bit later. There's where you get your towels. There's our lizard friend. There's two restaurants out here by the pool area. This is the one with the most seating. They have different menus. This one is more burgers, sandwiches, and hot wings, kind of more American appetizers. This is the more quiet pool. And then above that, where you see those canopies, is the legendary pool, which is reserved for people who are members of the vacation club. Heading now to the main pool. If you head off to the left right here, you can head towards the second restaurant. Now, you can order food at your chair, either by grabbing one of the pool stewards or using the app, and this is where the food will come from. There's a pizza oven, and there's also terrific tacos. I highly recommend that Tacos al Pastor. Here's a peek at the swim up suites. One unique thing about Unico is the swim up suites are the least expensive room. So I love that. Here's the active pool. There was a lot of pool volleyball going on while we were there. The bottom of the pool is rough. So if you have sensitive feet, you're going to want to bring water shoes to wear in the pool, especially if you're playing volleyball. Now, here is the 2087 restaurant. This is the buffet restaurant, and you can see it also has an outdoor bar and lounge. We liked the Italian restaurant better for breakfast, but then other folks we talked to liked the buffet better for breakfast. So obviously it's just your preference, but again, it's buffet, breakfast and lunch, and then a la carte dinner. So here's a peek. They're very good with food allergies. Everywhere we went, they asked about food allergies. They have vegetarian or vegan options on every menu. Now this is the quiet pool. This is also the cooler pool. So if you're there in the summer, the main pools get a little hot. So this is the pool where everybody kind of went. It does have a swim up bar, and it just tends to be a little more chill. Now we are headed out to the beach. You kind of cross over the natural vegetation, which is helping fight erosion. As you can see, while we were there, there was a bit of seaweed. They worked hard to clear it every day. So here's another view of the main pool with the swim up bar. You can see it's quite large. One note about chairs around the pool. I've heard some complaints that it was hard to get a chair by the pool. Ask the pool steward. That's what they're there for. We watched them move chairs, move umbrellas, and create space for people. So instead of walking around trying to find a chair on your own, grab one of the pool stewards, tell them what you're looking for. They will make it happen. So now I walked a little bit to the left as you're looking to the ocean. This area of the beach is a little bit wider than the one in front of the quiet pool. There's also another building here that is much quieter. It's in front of all this vegetation. You have a more ocean front view versus the ocean view that looks in over the resort. Now let's take a look at a room. This is the Alcoba Ocean View. They give you hats to wear during your stay, and on Wednesdays and Saturdays, a hat painter comes and you can have them customize your hat. These are the most comfortable robes I've ever worn in my entire life. It's like a super comfy, lightweight sweatshirt. I almost bought one. I loved it. Of course, there's the safe. Taking a look into the bathroom, you have your two sinks. You have your slippers, your scale. Obviously, you didn't use that during our stay with all the great food we ate. And then you have so many amenities. You have 2 different kinds of soap, shampoo, conditioner, lotion, and then all these goodies. They even give you a toothbrush. You have bug spray, so they really take care of you. Then you can take this little card down to the spa and make a customized tiny little bar of soap that most people use just as a fresh air freshener. Has a large shower with both handheld and rain shower. You can use one or the other. There's a little snack basket for you in case you get the munchies, a Nespresso coffee maker for the morning, and then your mini bar is going to have your sodas, beer, and water. You can customize this both in advance and once you get there for all different kinds of beer. So we had Corona, other people had Coors Light, so you have lots of options. Here's the king size bed with the bedside controls as well as chargers. You have a nice table and chairs for that great room service. You can also customize a welcome cocktail. They will leave you the ingredients to make your own cocktail once you get there. Outside is the large whirlpool tub and sofa. This is an ocean view. So I often get, what is your favorite place you've been for food? And Sandals Royal Plantation is one of the top because the French restaurant there blew my mind. The food was so delicious. Plus, you can head over to Sandals Ochi Beach and take advantage of the great restaurants there. We had tremendous sushi, and I am a sucker for Sandals Pizza. I think Sandals Pizza is the best pizza out there. Now, if you want to know my favorite burger, that's going to be at Nickelodeon Punta Cana. And my favorite chicken wings come from Hyatt Ziva Cancun, or maybe the jerk chicken guy at Secrets Wild Orchid. It's a tie, but let's take a look at Sandals Royal Plantation.
Hey everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and I am here at Sandals Royal Plantation Resort, an adults-only, all-inclusive resort just outside of Ocho Rios, Jamaica. It's a small resort, only about 74 Butler suites. It's absolutely charming. It's right next door to Sandals Ochi. You take a shuttle to go between, and I would absolutely recommend staying here in a Butler suite, even if you plan to use the amenities over there. Now let me show you around. But first, I do want to thank Sandals for extending me a 4-night stay as a recognition of our great partnership. Yeah, that's right. You can book your Sandals vacation through me at the exact same price you pay to book through Sandals and get all of my help. Instead of you having to call Miami or Jamaica with questions or changes to your itinerary, you can just shoot me an email. Easy peasy. Okay, now let's take a look around.
So this is the main driveway where you'll pull up in your private transfer from the Montego Bay Airport. It is about an hour-and-a-half drive. Sandals has a lounge in Montego Bay, so you'll go there and they'll connect you with your transfer company. That's a smoking area under that little gondola. Smoking is only permitted in designated areas throughout the resort. This building is the gift shop. It has souvenirs as well as anything you may have forgotten. They do have daily specials, so check those out. And here is the tennis courts. You can play for free. You just get a racket and a ball from the fitness center, or you can sign up to play with a tennis pro for $60 an hour. Here is the entrance to the spa. The spa has all kinds of treatments available both in the spa or outdoors. There's also a fitness center as well. Here's the main lobby where you'll do your check-in. You definitely want to do the online check-in. It speeds things up a bit. And now we're out on the main terrace area. So lots of great areas just to sit and relax with a book or in the evening. That's Odell, my butler, waving from the pool. This is the loyalty desk where you can book your next Sandals vacation. They will come around and speak to you about booking your next vacation. So be on the lookout for that. And then a nice pool table and TV inside if you need a break from the sun or the rain. This is the Wobbly Peacock Pub. It is the hub of late night activities with DJ or karaoke. It's open 10 a.m. on and serves food at 3. This terrace hosts the afternoon tea at 4 p.m. every day. Definitely want to give that a try. This is the Terrace Restaurant, the main restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast and lunch, you can do a la carte or a buffet. And then the little snack corner with popcorn, nachos, soft serve ice cream, and coffee and cookies. That's available all day long. This terrace has the evening entertainment. We saw a live band, a fire breather. So they do have something every night here for you to enjoy. The outdoor seating is available for all of the meals. And then here's a glimpse at the pool. This is the only pool on property. It is not a swim-up pool. You do have beach butler service that will come and serve you drinks here. It also has a whirlpool that you can see there. But I think these are the best chairs. You have a little bit of shade. You're overlooking the ocean. The pool's right there if you get hot. This is a view of the West Beach and the West End building. The West Beach is non-smoking. And to get to the West building, you want to go past the Terrace Restaurant, and then you'll find this secret walkway. A lot of people thought you had to go all the way down the stairs, cross over, and then go back up the stairs. Nope, there is a covered walkway that connects from the Terrace Restaurant to the West building. So keep that in mind. It's a little secret. There are a lot of stairs at this property. If you have a mobility issue, it's not going to be the best choice. So now we're down. This is the Royal Grill. It's available for lunch or dinner by reservation. It has seafood for dinner, and then for lunch, it has a lot of just local Jamaican favorites. We had a really good burger. I actually had a BLT there. And as you can see, I love how the chairs are a little bit spread out on the beach so you don't feel like you're on top of each other. Now, walking along the West End building, you get to these little secret areas. So there's always tons of chairs out on the pier. And if you saw someone take one of those great hammock or swings pictures, this is where they took it. Now, if you go up the stairs, you find this cabana, which is available for massage treatments, solo or couples. And then you have these little chairs if you wanted to grab a little cocktail or hang out and have a great view. And then down below, there's a pool with spring-fed water. So this was empty the entire time we were here. So if you wanted a little private getaway where you're in a nice pool and have a beautiful view, definitely head. Now, that security guard is closing off the end of the property. Next door is Ochi, but you cannot walk there. I know there are some reviews that say you can. You cannot. The new property owner put up a big fence. Okay, now we're going to head towards the East Beach. So we're leaving from in front of Royal Grill and heading east. This gazebo is used for a lot of weddings, as you can imagine. Now you see the East Beach looks very similar to the West Beach. There is smoking here. It has the hammocks in the water. The water's shallow, beautiful. The sand is nice. It's a very nice cove beach. This is where the bathrooms are, kind of in between both beaches if you don't want to go all the way back upstairs. Again, lounge chairs. There are beach butlers that will come down and serve you. And then on this side is where you're going to pick up your non-motorized water sports and sign up for your motorized things. So Sandals include scuba diving. They'll pull you behind a big Bertha, so you have all kinds of options. Now, we're back upstairs in the main building. This is the drawing room. This was the original red room that was very historically famous. Winston Churchill came here once. It's just available as a lounge now to relax. And then Sea Bar and Le Papillon, which is the French restaurant that does require reservations. Now we're headed into the East building to head to room 312. This is one of the least expensive rooms in the resort. The classic king four-post bed, as well as the small sitting area. Note this is a French balcony. Most of the rooms here have French balconies, meaning you just open those doors and you have a railing. You can't walk out. The rooms include a mini bar, sodas, juice, waters. You can also fill out a pre-arrival form to specify what hard liquor you like. And I love this huge walk-in closet. And lastly, I want to give a shout out to Beaches, Turks, and Caicos. I don't have a tour of that resort, but it's the premier family all-inclusive resort. 20-odd restaurants. Absolutely incredible. So you'll want that on your list if you're looking for some great dining. But let me know in the comments, where have you gone where you've absolutely loved the food? Not the field, the food.